So you're thinking about starting a business.
That's fantastic.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
One of the first things you got to think about is, how are you going to structure this thing?
Yeah. One of the biggest decisions you'll make right out of the gate.
And we're going to do a deep dive today on a popular choice.
Yeah.
LLCs.
Limited liability company.
Right.
They've become really kind of a go-to for a lot of entrepreneurs these days.
I've heard a lot of buzz about LLCs.
Mm.
What is it that makes it so appealing?
Well, they offer, a really nice blend of protection and flexibility.
Okay. Unpack that a little bit.
Sure.
For someone just starting out, why should they care about the LLC?
Well, think about it this way. You're running your food truck business.
Okay.
Things are going great, but then someone gets sick.
Oh, no.
And they decide to sue you. If you're operating as what's called a sole proprietorship, where essentially your personal and business finances are all kind of mixed together,
Right.
your personal assets could be at risk.
Whoa.
So that means your house, your car, your savings could be on the line.
Oh, wow.
An LLC creates a legal separation between you and your business,
Okay.
shielding those personal assets from business debts and lawsuits.
So there's like a safety net,
Exactly.
especially at the beginning when you're trying to keep things simple.
Right.
But wouldn't an LLC be a lot of paperwork?
Well, it can seem like that.
And
Hassle, but it's usually a lot less complicated than you might think.
Okay.
And plus, there's the added benefit of credibility. Clients and investors often view LLCs as more professional and trustworthy.
Interesting. So you're saying there's a potential tax benefit as well?
Absolutely.
Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah. LLCs are what's called pass-through entities,
Okay.
meaning that the profits and losses of the business pass through to the owner's personal income tax returns.
Okay.
So you're avoiding that double taxation you might get with a corporation.
Okay. So liability, protect credibility, and tax advantages.
Right.
No wonder these things are so popular.
Yeah, they're a popular choice.
But we have some interesting information here about Wyoming in particular.
Okay.
It seems like it's becoming a very popular place to form an LLC.
Yeah, if you're asking yourself, where's the best place to set one up?
You're right.
Wyoming has really carved out a unique space.
Okay.
They have incredibly business-friendly regulations.
Okay.
Some of the lowest filing fees in the country.
Wow.
We're talking potentially hundreds of dollars less than other states.
That's pretty significant when you're starting out.
Especially when you're first getting going. Yeah.
What else makes Wyoming stand out?
Well, Wyoming requires very little information to be publicly disclosed about your business
Interesting.
and its ownership.
Okay.
So for entrepreneurs that value their privacy, that can be a big draw.
For sure.
And here's a big one. Wyoming has no state corporate income tax.
Wow. No corporate income tax.
Yeah,
I've heard it could be tricky for businesses operating nationally.
that's a good point.
Is there a downside?
Well, while Wyoming doesn't have a corporate income tax, they do have a state sales tax. And you'll still need to pay federal income tax, of course.
Right.
Plus, every state has its own unique set of regulations.
Of course.
So if you're planning on doing business outside of Wyoming,
Right.
you're going to need to research those requirements as well.
It's not a one-size-fits-all solution.
Exactly.
So, listener, what stands out to you
Yeah.
is Wyoming calling your name.
Yeah.
Before you make any decisions, just remember, laws and regulations are always changing. So always double check with the latest resources.
This deep dive into Wyoming got me thinking,
Yeah,
how do other states stack up when it comes to LLC benefits?
that's a good question.
That's something to explore further,
For sure.
wouldn't you say?
I would agree.
All right.
Great deep dive today.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
We'll talk to you next time.
See ya.